Wow, I'm so happy. I'm gonna just waited 20 goddamn years to be on this project. Better come up with something. Gee whiz, you know.
But it's the musical account of our friendship.
And I wanted to refine that actually to a musical representation of our friendship, not just the audio in itself. The songs and the way we approach them do have a history. I was coming out to LA to record my own project, and I had mainly come out because I had a pretty long friendship with Harvey Mason. And he was an LA-based guy, and I was doing most of my recording at that time in New York. And I needed a bass player. And I didn't know the LA scene that well, so I asked both Harvey and Lee separately who they would recommend to be our bass player. And they both independently came up with the same name, which was Nathan East. In the studio, I had this chart that I was kind of interested in showing to Nathan. And when we played it, it seemed to be self-contained with just piano and bass. And I was really fascinated by how Nathan and I had worked together enough that even without drums or anything else being there, you almost could hear the rhythm.
I didn't want it to get too produced, too much sheen on it, because then I was afraid we might lose the feeling that the listener has of how vulnerable it is. What I would love is if you had those four players that were a little bit free thinkers in responding to a line and giving it some personality rather than just a part. You're looking for the character of a quartet, that it's naked in the same way that we're naked.
As much as we have done separately and on many, many different kinds of projects, there's still an element of mystery about when something comes together and works. You can't predict it, but you kind of know when it does.
It's just an amazing combination of beautiful melodic and very dense coexisting in this. He's the only guy that can do that.
I know.
Nobody puts that together like that.
And it's still romantic. It's not.
Oh, it's completely romantic.
You know.
That's what I mean.
When we both realized that we felt the same way about that one and only time that we had played duo together, I can't say we made a pact, but we certainly talked about how it would be great to do a whole project that way. Nathan said that he would love to have that duo represented on his solo project. Well, he's achieved tremendous success. Everybody surrounding him knows it. That doesn't define him to me. Probably one of the big reasons why he is successful is because he doesn't think that way. He just thinks that at any given moment, whoever he's making music with, that he's just going to be giving it his best. It's really easy to talk about Nathan East. He's just a great guy. It would be hard to talk about him in a critical way. I can't even think of anything to be critical about other than the fact that it took him 25 years to make his first solo album. Now he's doing it, and that makes me happy.